think this question's a little hard. Let's take a look. Animal researcher Amalia P.M. Bastos led a 2021 study about a wild kea parrot that used small stones as tools to preen its feathers. Skeptical colleagues had initially suggested to Bastos that the kea's interactions with the stones might simply be blank. But let's pay attention to that. But Bastos and her team showed that the kea was using stones deliberately. So there's a clear contrast, right? So be lazy. When you're filling in that blank, when you're making your dumb summary, just kind of fill it in with something really obvious if you can. How about something like indeliberate, right? So what does that mean? Well, if you do something deliberately, you do it on purpose. So then it's kind of like we're going for something accidental. And what do you know? That is a choice. And that's the answer. Now, the reason I think that would be difficult is the word deliberate maybe is difficult, or maybe you just don't quite understand the contrast or pick up on it, because other words in these answer choices do fit in this blank, right? So we could say the interactions with the stones might be intriguing, right? It might be interesting, but they're trying to contrast with what the other person is saying. So they wouldn't, that's not a contrast. Then that's kind of them both saying the same thing, something positive about the use of the stones. We need something more negative in a way. So that gets rid of that. Now this would be misunderstanding. Obvious would obviously be like maybe not noticing the contrast at all, right? The other people say it's obvious that the parrot is using the stones. Bastos agrees. Also, yes, this is definitely what the stones are for. But remember, they're trying to set that contrast. That's why words like but that don't seem very important or very large are sometimes everything. They tell us exactly what's going on in that blank, and that allows us to relate it to other words in the passage. And again, observable, that could fit, right? I mean, it's observable, but what we're trying to get more to the meaning of what's going on, right? We can see that they're doing it, but are they doing it on purpose or are they doing it, by accident? So that's really what it's about. The word simply can also help a little bit. That's kind of an amplifier that kind of seems in a way to try to diminish what the parrots are doing. And so that helps me out a little bit as well. But I do think just noticing the word but and then noticing the strong word deliberately here is enough to get this. So just be on the lookout for words that carry a lot of meaning. Odds are good that they're going to relate us back to the blank.